Hi there and welcome to Chasing Financial Freedom. Today we're going to look at the stock market as it is today of the 4th of December of 2020. This time is a very interesting time in history because we can see that the stock market is amid the pandemic and amid the bad economical results rising. What does that tell us? It tells us that the market is forward looking. So the market is always forward looking, but there is a danger, and the danger is when people become too greedy. So it is important to keep in mind that when people become greedy, it is dangerous to be in the stock market. And if you look at the situation in the stock market, you can see that the S&P 500 is at 3,000, almost 3,700 points. Then we have the Dow at 30,000, more than Nasdaq, more than 12,000, Russell 1,800, and the oil is racing as well. And we can see here that the gold is falling. We have the US market closing in less than an hour, and we're looking what the news are for today. So stock rise despite payroll letdown. Let us see this news. So the stock market is rising despite payrolls letdowns. And as I've said, stocks hit record levels on Friday as traders shook off a disappointing print on job creation in November. Why? Why is that so? So why is the stock market rising amid bad data? Here you can see down here we have Walt Disney rising. We have Snowflake rising as well. I think that still Snowflake is a great investment. Thank God I have already invested in that, so it has been a great decision. And what about the future? So as we've said, the stock market is looking forward, and we are seeing people looking past this pandemic. We have already two vaccines. We have Pfizer's vaccine, Moderna vaccine, and Novavax in the coming. So we have Novavax, which will probably be the next hit. I have already talked about Novavax and why it is rising and what can we expect from it in the future. We have some news that retailers spend millions on employee bonuses. This is because we've had a great run in the retail sector, because even though people were at home, we now understand much more on this virus, and we know that we are moving forward with the Rona. So already people are looking in the future. People know that it is not a doomsday scenario, so people know that in the future we're going to be okay. So we are going to be okay, and the stock market is, for example, as I told you, Paul Tudor Jones sees massive boom after vaccine. So it is understandably to predict that the S&P 500 will probably in 1 year time, if everything goes according to plan. So if we have a great vaccine, if that vaccine is effective, we're going to see a surge in the market. And what does that mean for us? For us, a 20% boom in the stock market could mean the S&P 500 plus around 4,500 points. This we can expect in the future and in the next year. We are seeing a lot of great opportunities, and one of the things that it is very interesting, in my opinion, is the rally in the airline stocks and in the cruise line stocks. So people are looking into the future and expecting this sector to rise. And we are seeing, if we look at the situation, for example, we are seeing some big gainers. We are seeing, of course, the very good food company, which is rising 12%. I think that this company has a great future. Then we have some good news relating to Fengd Network Group, and we are seeing this stock has gone up 45%. And here we can see that it has already happened once in June, and shrimp proofs, yes, we've had some great news. So we are moving in the right direction with the stock market. Then we've seen a run in EEX, great company, great things, and I expect that company to do well in the future in 1 year time. If you want, I can do a video related to EEX. Then we have the airline stocks going up, which is interesting. My favorite, Save, going up as I have predicted in last video. And we have NCLH. So everything is moving up. And what about the trading psychology? We can expect, because we are forward looking, we can expect that the stock market will continue to rise. But of course, as usual, we should not be disappointed as if we see some valuation, of course. If you look right here, we've been at almost these prices as of right now, and then we've fallen all down because of fear, which is psychological, to 18,000. That's very important, because we can expect the stock market in the future to go lower, to fall a little, but it is well understandable to understand and to know that the stock market is going to recover, as it has always has. And if we look at the past, we can see that the stock market is moving up and it is forward looking. And here, because of the pandemic, you can see that it has had a very sharp cut in it. So this was a great fear. We had another fear right here. If you look at this time, we had a small correction, and every time we see a correction, you can think of it as a buying opportunity. So when this happens, please do not panic sell. And if you can, we're going to talk about trading psychology and strategy in the future as well. And if that happens, please have 30% of cash available to deploy. And we're going to talk about other cash flow opportunities for the future. So for this time, I hope you've had a great day and wish you good luck for the next time when we see each other again. Bye bye.